In the realm of consciousness, we often find ourselves entangled in the web of form, identified with the ego and lost in the dream of existence. Yet, there exists a profound journey where consciousness gently detaches from form, stirring from its slumber and recognizing its essence for the very first time. In this vast inquiry, a simple question arises, deserving a concise response. Who, indeed, becomes enlightened? In truth, it is not the person who attains enlightenment, but rather a transformation occurs, a subtle transition toward transparency. It is as if the person becomes a vessel, allowing the radiance of light to permeate their being. The luminous glow of consciousness emerges, gradually dissipating the remnants of the dense mental-emotional layers that once defined their identity. The person, in this process, becomes transparent, a conduit for the flow of awakening. This profound awakening is not a prize to be won or a trophy to be claimed, it transcends the realm of achievement. It is, instead, an exquisite vanishing act, a fading away of the burdensome density that accompanies identification with form. And thus, the person becomes akin to a delicate, transparent structure, a harmonious interplay of all facets. It is not an individual's conquest. It is the stirring of consciousness, the stirring of awareness itself. It is a profound awakening that ripples through the tapestry of existence, transcending the boundaries of personal attainment. The mind, in its incessant movements, finds moments of stillness, allowing spaces for the light of consciousness to seep through and illuminate the path. But has consciousness ever been asleep? In a way, yes. Whenever identification takes hold, consciousness enters the realm of the dream, immersed in the tapestry of form. Thus, there exists a dual inclination within consciousness. On one hand, there is a yearning to perpetuate the dream of form, to continue the grand unfolding. And on the other hand, this dream of form necessitates the creation of ever more diverse manifestations. It is a fundamental movement of the universe, seeking greater differentiation among the myriad forms. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, cherishes this dance into form. Just consider the vibrant life teeming within a single drop of water, the countless life forms inhabiting the depths of the sea. The universe revels in this kaleidoscope of forms. Yet, there is something more profound that the universe holds dear, its longing for the return to the source, for self-knowledge. But how do we come to know these truths? Simply through the knowingness that arises from observing the interplay between the outward movement and the return movement. The universe desires this return as ardently as it yearns to expand and create. We find ourselves within the embrace of these two movements, and it is not necessarily an either-or proposition. It is entirely possible to embody both movements simultaneously. We can continue to create, but no longer driven by blind compulsion or egoic desires. The insatiable longing for more, for accumulation, that stems from the ego, is a part of the universe's urge to manifest and acquire. However, we can transcend this compulsion. We can choose to exist in a state where creation is guided by a deeper wisdom, free from egoic entanglements and compulsions. In this state of conscious embodiment, we recognize that true fulfillment lies not in the relentless pursuit of external desires, but in the alignment with the creative impulse of the universe itself. We become co-creators, guided by a joyous spirit akin to that of an artist lost in the act of creation. This conscious creation is a thing of beauty. Therefore, We find ourselves at the crossroads of these two movements, the expansive outward flow and the profound return to the source. Perhaps it is not a matter of selecting one over the other, but rather, we have the capacity to embody both. Let us be vessels through which the universe expresses itself, while remaining attuned to the eternal wellspring of our true nature. Even as we continue to dwell within this dimension, the essence of the source flows through us into the fabric of existence. It is a harmonious union of alignment and presence. Yet, I must caution against attempting to grasp these concepts solely through intellectual understanding. The vastness of these truths eludes comprehension by the human mind alone. It is not necessary to comprehend the intricacies of the universe or to construct elaborate mental frameworks that explain its entirety. Instead, let us seek alignment with the source and embrace conscious oneness with consciousness itself. In this union, we dissolve into the boundless expanse, knowing that the essence of consciousness and the nature of God transcend intellectual understanding. The universe, both manifest and unmanifest, eludes intellectual capture. No mental construct can fully explain its magnificence or the essence of God. In the present era, many humans are traversing the path of enlightenment. As this enlightening process unfolds, individuals undergo a metamorphosis. They shed the weight of egoic heaviness and embrace a newfound lightness, a quality that permeates their being, freeing them from the burdens of seriousness. Simultaneously, they become conduits for the radiant light of consciousness, allowing it to flow through their very essence. It is a transformation that becomes perceptible. Embrace the essence of the return movement within your being. As the awakening unfolds within you, you discover a profound truth: awakened consciousness possesses the capacity for conscious creation. But why does it engage in this act of creation? Not out of necessity, but out of pure joy, akin to that of an artist reveling in the process of creativity. It is a joyful expression, untethered from egoic desires. Thus, we can consciously participate in the act of creation while remaining aligned with the source. Through the human form, the source finds a vessel for conscious creation. No longer confined to the dream of form, where identification with the external world prevails, we become active participants in the beautiful dance of conscious creation. This creation is not merely a passive unfolding of events but a deliberate and conscious collaboration with the creative impulse of the universe. Some may raise questions about this concept, and it is indeed a topic worth exploring further. I understand the significance of these inquiries, especially considering the pivotal era we find ourselves in, both on this planet and potentially throughout the cosmos. Perhaps everything that transpires here is a reflection of the greater cosmic unfolding. There is an unmistakable gravitational force drawing consciousness towards the return movement, an awakening from the slumber of identification with form. How can I claim to know this? It is through direct experience, through the awakening that occurs within each individual. Without any external change or shifting of circumstances, you can remain exactly where you are and yet come to know reality in its truest form, as your very essence. In this profound awakening, you become a conscious co-creator, intimately intertwined with the creative power of the universe. This realization marks a fundamental shift in your perception of reality. The veils of illusion dissipate, and the truth of your being shines forth. It is a transformation that permeates every aspect of your existence, infusing it with purpose and profound meaning. As you embody this awakened state, you become a conduit for the universal creative energy to flow through you, shaping and manifesting in harmony with the inherent wisdom of the Source. So, as we engage in the act of shaping our reality, let us do so from a place of deep connection to the essence of our being. Aligning with the Source, we harmonize our intentions with the universal flow, ensuring that our creations are guided by wisdom and compassion. Let us weave a tapestry of beauty, love, and harmony through our thoughts, words, and actions. As we awaken to our true nature and participate in the act of conscious creation, we contribute to the grand symphony of the universe, harmonizing our individual melodies with the cosmic song. Within the human form, the universe flows and expresses itself, whether in great abundance or in subtle whispers, it matters not. The act of creation is not an obligatory endeavor, it is the freedom to create or not to create. Perhaps you are a guardian of frequencies, a custodian of stillness, uninterested in the pursuit of creation. You can simply exist in alignment with the Source. Yet even in this state, you find yourself present in this dimension, and something of the Source will inevitably flow through you into this realm. The limits of the human mind render it incapable of comprehending the vastness of it all. And that is perfectly fine. Such understanding is not a prerequisite, it is not essential. Instead, you can establish a harmonious connection with the Source. You can align your being with the essence of creation, even though the Source itself remains elusive to intellectual grasp. Nonetheless, you can merge with it, experiencing a conscious oneness with the vastness of consciousness, the divine. Consciousness, the essence of God, defies comprehension. It eludes the grasp of the human intellect, surpassing the boundaries of logical reasoning. So, trust in the wisdom that surpasses intellectual comprehension, for it is through surrender and alignment that the profound truths of existence reveal themselves. It is within the depths of our being that the sacred dance of creation unfolds, where the boundless consciousness merges with the finite human form. Allow yourself to be present, to be open to the currents of divine guidance that flow through the cosmos. Trust in the wisdom and authority of the universe, and let it guide your journey with grace and compassion. As we continue on this path of contemplation, may we find solace and enlightenment in the unspoken truths that reside within us all. As we conclude this contemplative exploration, pause for a moment and allow the wisdom of these words to resonate within you. Sense the vastness of your own potential as a conscious co-creator. Feel the profound joy that arises from aligning with the creative impulse of the universe. And know that as you awaken to your true essence, you become an instrument through which the divine unfolds its masterpiece. If this video has resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel, so you may embark on a continued journey of wisdom and enlightenment. Share this video, allowing others to partake in its transformative essence. Finally, I extend an invitation for you to express your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. Your voice matters in this collective exploration of consciousness. Share your reflections, ask questions, and engage in meaningful discussions with fellow seekers of truth. Thank you for watching and joining me.